Okay, so today we're doing chili con carne, classic American dish. Over here I have already browned some chuck steak with some onions, and I've got all my stuff set up here, my mise en place, so I'm going to be just adding all these things. This is just to show you how simple it is and how few ingredients really go into it, so it's really easy to make. This right here, which I'll put in first, this is a puree of chipotle peppers and heirloom tomatoes. I like the chipotle peppers. They're not a traditional chili ingredient, but they give it kind of a smoky flavor, which is really nice. And then to that I'm going to add this chicken stock. The order is somewhat arbitrary that you put these things in. The key is to cook it for good and long so the flavors really develop. Beans, no beans. Your chili purists will say that, oh, you would never put beans in it. I like it with beans, and also it tends to bulk it up, which you don't want to eat a pound of meat in your chili necessarily, unless you're from Texas. So I'm going to put in these beans. These are Italian barlocchi beans, which are lovely beans. And then I will put in one after the other. Again, not in any particular order. Oregano, crushed oregano. Crushed red pepper. This is pasilla pepper. You could use California pepper, any kind of mild red pepper. Put that in. Cumin, which is one of the key flavors of chili. About a tablespoon of that, and then about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And that's essentially it. The one last thing I'm going to put in a little bit later is this, which is masa harina, corn flour, and this is going to help it thicken up and give it a nice flavor. But I'm not going to put that in until it's been cooking for about 2 hours. The meat will break down, the flavors will all meld. You add a little more water if you need to. Now, if I had my own 30-minute cooking show, I would show you how all this. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce in just because I don't want anybody to confuse me for a Texan. So you can actually kind of you can experiment, put some different stuff in. If I had my own show, I would do the entire process for you, but because I don't, I'm giving you the encapsulated version, and here's what it's going to look like when it's all done. Beautiful chili. The meat gets all nice and broken down.